Hello. It's been a while, but I'm here. I'll wait a few minutes, give everyone time to come in. No, that's not a beer, that's a pop. I know this was short notice. Usually I let it run overnight. Hello, Nebula. How are you? I was just waiting a few minutes. I know I'm early. This is in regards. Well, hello, LBG. How are you? Thank you for coming in. Hello, traders. How are you? Here in a little bit after I get done saying what I got to say. If you want to come up, traders, tonight, you're more than welcome. This is in regards of a phone call that me and Mama T had probably about a week ago. Um, a lot of it came out. I felt sorry for the way it happened. I understand. Um, but she's telling me about her daughter. Now, granted, me and her go way back 2 years. Me and Mama T does. Um, her daughter was part of mine and her problem. Her daughter, to me, was mouthy, treated Mama T like shit all the time. Then she started muting, but before that, she always showed her face because we did live cam. We talked every day, all hours of the day, all hours of the night. I never did lie about any of that. I've never seen her on drugs. Um, Never. I've never seen none of them hit her. But there was mental abuse. Um, Her daughter stolen her car before. Uh, Stole money from her. Stole her possessions. I'm not reading chat. I'm sorry. I'm sitting here. My eyes focuses somewhere else. I'll catch up with chat later. If not, thank you all for coming in. Um, I know it's been a while. I don't do lives that much. I don't have a cash app up. Um, Mine's usually about my journey, but tonight, last time when me and Mama T had our falling out, I never went live. I did, but we got into it and then on my live, and that was it. That was the last time that we had any contact until here recently. I started going back into her lives. We start Probably about a month ago. We started chatting on Facebook again. Um, Mostly just asking how she's doing. She's asking how I was doing. And but then a week ago, is when, to me, I feel this mess was starting. Um, I do know that her daughter, like I said, me and her goes back 2 years. Um, she mistreated Mama T. I do know that for a fact. Like I said, I was on the phone with her at all times. And I kept telling Mama T, I said, you're going to have to do tough love. I had to on my oldest daughter. She put me through hell, pure hell. And I told Mama T, your daughter's going down that same road. No, she isn't. No, no. And I kept telling Mama T, yes, she is. I know. Um, we always disputed about that. Well, anyway, when she called me, I knew something was wrong. I could tell it in her voice. She was telling me that her daughter's been stealing from her again. She never came out and told me specific details, and I don't ask. Um, I let her explain to me, just like I do anybody else. I don't come out and ask questions. It's your business, it's your life. If you want me to know something, you'll tell me. And that's how I always been. But she said that her daughter is stealing from her. Um, it's been bad. And I said, Mama T, I told you. I told you this long time ago. I said, and I don't want to fight with you this time. I really don't. But I said she needs out. Plain and simple, she needs out of your household, out of wherever you guys is at. She needs away from you. You need away from her. Um, yes, I know, I know. I don't know what to do. We're already in a hell of a predicament. I said, yes, I understand that. Um, then she went on to saying that she thinks there's more going on between not Mama T's boyfriend, but her daughter and her boyfriend. But she wasn't for sure. Um, I said, well, push comes shove. I said, I know how she runs her mouth and everything. I've heard it. I've heard it. And she said, yeah, but he better never lay a hand on her. Now, I don't know if it ever got to that point. I can't I can't even tell you, because that's what me and her was fighting about before. And I brought Nicolina up about it because um, it's like she went and talked certain things to Nicolina, but here I was, the one that was always on the phone every day in, day out, late at night, talking to her, looking at her face and everything, and she never, not once, told me that her husband or boyfriend, whatever, ever abused her. Uh, but I do know there is mental abuse there. I do know that for a fact. Um, I'm not trying to make it out she's in the right and all this. I'm just speaking truth of what I've seen, what I've heard with her. Um, and no, not all of it's right, not all of it's wrong, but it's what I've seen and what I've heard. Um, And I never spoke up about any of it. I did once, but Nicolina was like, no, I talked to her. Okay, so what, what the hell was I, mincemeat? And it wasn't because I was jealous. I wanted Mama T to be friends with them. Hell, I'm trying to get along with everyone too. Um, no, there was no jealousy, even though I heard a bunch of it, of how bad we're jealous and stuff. No, and I was glad that her channel grew. Me, I don't care about mine. I'm not here for the money. I'm not here to gain all these subs and everything and like having a race with everyone. I'm just here for my journey and for people to follow me and be with me on my journeys while I share my journey. And I'd like for other people to share theirs with me. That's it. Um, about the scamming part, I never knew anything about her scamming people. Maybe she did. I don't know. I'm just saying that I've never seen her scam anybody. She's always been honest about that when it came to money. That I do know. Um, let's see here. What else was there? And yeah, I'm not trying to make everything right, but I'm sharing what I do know for a fact. She had me crying the other night. I was even crying today. There's people that can vouch for that. I was very upset. I was upset a few days ago too. Um, I'm not going to go through every little detail because it's her story, not mine. But from what I do know of, yes, her daughter. I don't know exactly if she caught her stealing money or how that came about. But yeah, there was money stolen off of Mama T. Um, and I'm not sure, but I do know that they are out of the, uh, I don't know, motel. I guess that's where they're at. Um, I know they're not around Mama T now. And I knew there was something going on with her live that I seen and was listening to. I knew there was someone arguing. I'm taking the way the conversation was with Mama T and me, um, that it pertains to her daughter and her boyfriend. And like I said, I've never seen Mama T's boyfriend um hit her or anything like that. Yeah, they've argued. Her and him did while I was on the phone. I even got called, or I was even told that I was her boyfriend at one time. I was like, "Oh boy, come on! I'm a damn woman. I ain't her boyfriend." Cause he said, "Well, the only reason why I said that is because never seen someone where they're constantly on the phone with each other, all hours of the day and all hours of the night." Well, at the time was doing Facebook and was in a group together and was giving each other information, was Google and everything. That's why. Nothing kinky or anything like that. And I told him, I said, well, that was effing rude of what you just said. Well, he never apologized, and I didn't apologize to him. But the arguing and stuff, yes, I did witness that. So, let's see here. Let me catch up with some of the chat. I know I rambled. And I did say that if traders wanted to come up, she's more than welcome. Or if anyone wanted to, just drop it in link and I'll drop a link in here or whatever. Here, maybe I ought to do that first. Gee, Audrey, get with it. Let's see here. How do I do this now? Hold on. I gotta figure it out. Isn't this awful? You guys can tell I don't hardly do this. So, copied. Okay, the thing is in chat. If anyone wanted to come up, if you had any questions for me or whatever. And hello, everybody, and thank you for coming in. um, I know that me and Mama T's had a rough road with each other. Yes, I am her friend, but I wouldn't lie for her. I just wanted to come up here and let you know what was told to me a few days ago. And then this all happened today, and it's like, oh shit. I still don't know everything because between chatting with other people and running after the little one, I still haven't caught up. And then now, of course, I'm doing the live, so. Oh, got someone in the back. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to leave you back there.
I just came up. I didn't want to interrupt or also didn't want to anyone to think that we're going to come here, make a war. You have to believe. No, listen.
No.
Everybody has their own free will. Okay. And with your own free will, you make your own judgment.
Right.
If anybody has any questions, I will gladly answer them. But I didn't, I just seen you were live, and so I wanted to stop in.
Well, I just wanted to get out there because the last time when we had big falling out and everything, me and Mama T, I never went. I did go live, but we got into it and I had to leave my live crying and upset. And this time, I thought to myself, you know what? I do know what she did tell me. And it wasn't just today. This was a few days ago.
Yeah.
So,
I want to say it was Friday.
I don't know. I know it was late at night when she called me.
Okay. So it's come out now that it was that live that she ended abruptly. You kind of heard banging in the background.
Yes.
That was the live. And it ended up that she's called one person right after that live ended. Then she called my mother after that person. And then it looks like now she's also talked to you that same night. Now, the stories have been different. So I've got a screenshot of a text where it says she put the boyfriend in jail that night. Now, I know that not to be true. The other person that talked to knows that not to be true. But tonight, now she's using that as an excuse on why she didn't make her car payment that she told us she was going to. And that's where So a couple weeks back, she went live and asked for $800, or I believe that's what it was. Said she was 2 months behind on her car payment. We were floored. Okay. Um, that's exceptionally crazy for me, for everybody. But you know what? If you need a hand up and that's what you choose to do with it, fine. But on her live, she said, I will provide receipts that I paid my car payment. So she told everybody that. Well, today, when it all came about, that she was asked for those receipts, because I'm telling you, the messages I get because of this are insane. Same with Nicolina, same with McKenna, same with so many of us. What's going on? What's going on? I don't know. Ask her. So, long story short, we were told and shown money that she had received, just cash apps through the month. Um, and with those cash apps, the total was extremely high, way more than she was asking for. But still, but still, she came back after that live where she raised X amount of dollars. She started private messaging people that she still needed $240, and I have evidence of that. That was where we all were like, "Oh, this is not good." So, we did what we should have done and started asking people. Those people provided us with receipts of what they had sent, the messages that were sent. We all got together and we were like, okay. So when we tried to talk to her about it, privately, oh, no, 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 I'm caught up now. I'll be caught up. Da 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 da. Okay, that's fine. And when she just wanted to give us the runaround. So she told everybody she would provide receipts. No receipts, no receipts, no receipts. So today she was asked to provide those receipts because that's what she said she was going to do.
Right.
If you're and again, it doesn't matter about the past. I don't care about anything that's in the past. This is only about this situation, and it's only going to be about this situation. But she told everybody, if you give me money, I will show you receipts. And everybody wanted those receipts, but they reached out to us. I don't know if they reached out to her about them. I have no knowledge of that. But the evidence that I do have, it's showing that she received way more money than the car payments. Then today on her live. Now, she always said, I'm going to make 2 car payments. She's always said that. She's 2 payments behind. Well, then it kept going up and up and up. We got her nailed down to a story where she says, I'm 3 car payments behind, but my aunt's going to pay the other remaining balance. My dad's going to pay the following car payment that would have been behind like that day. So a total of 4. So today she was supposed to show us proof of two car payments. Those 2 car payments, and if you guys seen the live, she, for over 45 minutes, she said, oh, hold on, I'll get the screenshots. Hold on, I'll get the I mean, that went on for over 45 minutes. She could never show one screenshot with both payments. She's like, well, they took it out in separate payments. Okay, fine, show us the payments. Then on her live, everybody with their own ears heard her say, oh, well, I only made 1 car payment, and then she showed a registration receipt for $350. Okay, well, if that's the case, then why didn't you take the remainder of that money and then start paying people back? Or tell us that, because we've talked to you every day. Like, it's over a week now, and we've asked you and you haven't provided it. So now we're going to hold you to account. Well, now, as soon as we got done with that live, she starts messaging, and that's what I got up on Nicolina's panel and read that message where she now, out of nowhere, now, again, she called my mom that Friday night, said her daughter's boyfriend beat her, but she would not call the police. She did not. I know for a fact. And I also know 2 days later, her boyfriend and the daughter had taken off in her car.
Yeah, her daughter has stolen her car before,
Yeah, absolutely.
and
But
that I do know.
Mama T said Friday that the boyfriend is not allowed there anymore ever again, yada, yada, yada. Well, now she's telling people that she put him in jail. Now she's telling people the daughter stole the money. She could have come to us with the truth, but she chose not to. Then she chose to blast it on the live that she only made one car payment. Then after the live, she didn't say anything about her daughter stealing money. She starts trying to, in my opinion, manipulate people. And I have these screenshots too, into saying, "Oh, my daughter stole my money. She's on drugs." Da, da, da. We have given her every opportunity, every out, because we were giving her a legitimate chance. We give everybody a legitimate chance until they decide to show what they choose to do. I even have the messages where I told her, I was like, listen, if you want YouTube to be your career, that's fine. But right now, with the economy, it can't be your only career. You need at least a part-time job to supplement your income. You cannot get on YouTube and hang with us and ask for money. You cannot do that. That's wrong. If you're going to get up there and provide a service and say, hey, for tips, whatever, have your mods drop your cash app, great. Even the fake islands, fine. I don't care. It's for entertainment purposes only. Whatever. I don't care. But be honest.
Right.
So that that's where it all blew up today.
Now, I do know, and this is why I was crying and upset when she called me, was because she got into this subject about her daughter. Um, I guess it's been going on for two or 3 months, or a few months. I can't sit here and say 2 or 3, but I do know for a fact for a few months that she said that there was signs of drug abuse.
Yeah.
So,
And I don't dispute that. I don't dispute that. But with all of us women in our group chat, there's you, there's I don't want to name her other friends that aren't in our group chat, but I could sit here and name 30 different women she could have before her feet were put to the fire, and today was the day, the time is now. Show the people what they want. Show the people what you promised them. It's not, I am a little upset that she lied to me personally because she did. She absolutely, and she admitted to it tonight that she absolutely lied to me. And that's fine. I'm a big girl.
well, I'm sorry that it happened. And this isn't to cover over anything.
No, no, I don't
I'm
think so.
I'm just discussing
Yeah,
what I know for a fact.
absolutely.
So,
Yeah, and that's why I just wanted to make it clear. Like, I'm not coming over here
oh
saying, hey,
no,
you
we're
guys
just
have to
shooting the
do.
shit.
Absolutely. Yeah. And I want everybody to feel comfortable, like what I know there's a lot of sides. I know there's a lot of stuff going on. And listen, even with Jimbo, even with Rap, all those people, I don't care. I like to tease people. I like to terrorize people. It's what I do. But in this situation, you know, I'm being a little vulnerable at the moment because I was lied to and I am a little hurt.
Right. Yeah, I'm sorry. A lot of this has happened. Like I said, I'm only speaking what I know, what I do know for a fact. Um, I just can't believe it though.
Yeah. It's been rough. And honestly, what I'm more upset about is because the other day there was stuff she was saying to us that it didn't make any sense. So when we'd ask her about it, she would get mad. And okay, that's fine. You know what I'm saying? But we weren't like attacking her. We were just asking her normal questions like a normal person. Like, if you came to me and you wanted my help, I'm going to ask you questions. Like, that's normal people do. Well, she got mad and then she guilted me for 2 days because I questioned her. And I'm like, dude, you don't make any sense. The stuff you're sending to me, it it's not helping your case. In fact, it's actually making you look worse. And she's like, well, no, that's not. She's trying to tell me that I can't read, and what the screenshot she sent me doesn't say what it says. And I'm like, I'm having to screenshot it again and draw circles around it and send it back to her and say, yeah, that's exactly what that said. I mean, this went on for 2 days. And she's trying to guilt me into, I don't know why you would guilt me thinking that I'm not going to be able to read because you made me. No, you're not going to guilt me. Like, I'm here to be your friend, not your parent. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you to check in. I just want you to do what you're supposed to do, because your audience that you're telling you're doing these things to, I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to cover for you. Hell no. And I felt like that's what she wanted. You know what I mean? Oh, can you get them off my back? No. Absolutely not.
There's a question that I want to address. Um, to be honest with you, Spooky, there was never anything ever said to me or that I noticed on Butch abusing Mama T, and that's what me and Nicolina um, was stating on the post. The whole time that I talked to her, uh, there was never no abuse that I ever seen. Never. Only mental abuse. And most of it was from her daughter.
And see, I cut. Well,
And I
yeah,
don't care if she gets mad at me for saying it or whatever, because I was down that road um, with my daughter. Not the one that does lives with me, but hold on. But the other one, um, I went down a drug road with her. And I kept telling Mama T then, I said, to me, it sounds like there's drugs involved. And she kept telling me, no, no, no. And I said, well, I've been down that road.
yeah,
Um, I mean, I had it to the point where my daughter looked at me, and this killed me. She looked at me and said, "You're dead in my eyes." And I
wow,
said, and the way that she talked to me is the same way your daughter talks and treats you.
yep. And you have a good grasp on situations, and I've always respected when you've said something, and I hope you continue to do what you're doing. I hope that you continue to go forward because you have good things that you spread. You have, and you I know behind the scenes there was a lot of stuff going on that you would try to help people with. And I hope now that you just put your effort into what you're doing and not I I in our group chat, I try to tell everybody this all the time. Friends stand beside you. They don't ride on your back. That is a
Right,
back. You know
right.
what I mean? And I know when you're talking about your daughter, that's a whole different story, and I'm so sorry that you have to go through that. And
Yeah, I
you know,
mean, I've never told that story yet, but um, it's hard. And like I keep telling everyone, one day I'll come out with all of it.
for sure.
Um, the the little 3-year old that I have now, I'm his mommy. Um, that's part of my little uh, thing with her. So, and and I tried to help Mama T because I seen it. I seen it and I heard it every day on the phone with her. It was the same thing that I was going through with my daughter, which now My daughter, she's in rehab, um,
Good.
living in one of them sobriety houses. She's got her life together, but
Good.
she lost all four kids,
Wow.
lost her house, lost a good, hard working man. She lost it all, and I watched it all happen right in front of me.
Yeah.
So, and I
Yes.
told Mama T, you're going right down that same road.
Absolutely. And I
No,
hope.
I'm not.
Yep. I hope that she. I don't want to put anything on her that she doesn't deserve. So I'm not going to talk in opinion
Um,
or
hold
anything
on,
like that.
hold on, traders. Sorry about
No.
that. I guess Ernie wants a link. Hold on.
Uh oh.
Let me bring him. Are you fine with him
Yes.
coming
Yes.
up?
Absolutely. I'm cool
Okay.
with everybody.
Okay. I
Even
just don't
even
want no.
no no Ernie. No, me and Ernie get along.
Okay.
I get along with everybody. Even the camel toe Collins over there. He just don't know it yet. I have a crush on him. He
Okay,
knows me.
Ernie. I sent the link out. Yeah, I did. See, that's what I mean. I get talking and I don't pay attention to chat.
Absolutely.
We'll wait and give him a few minutes. I didn't even know that he was actually watching my live.
Let me say something real quick before he gets
Yeah,
up. Or
going
Rick,
ahead.
you know what? If someone reaches out to you privately for money, take note of that person. Just say no.
I know.
There's always an ulterior motive. That's not normal behavior. I
Right,
can tell you on zero hands how many times I've ever done that because it's never
right.
happened.
Hello, Ernie.
Audrey, I'm going to ask you this one time and one time only. Kick Traders off panel right now. She's awful.
He lies.
Ernie,
I
I
just
hope you're
playing.
joking.
I just play.
I know. Did you
I just
notice?
play.
Did you notice I didn't follow what you said?
I noticed that.
Sorry.
So I haven't got to see anything that happened with what people are saying now, but I'll watch it and decide later on. I've already heard people's reaching out to people, so I'm not going to make a call on it right now. I'm going to watch it myself, and I just heard about it literally. I mean, I got like 100 messages over it.
Yeah, it's a mess.
So
Yeah, she reached out to me
I
today.
just heard something about
But
drugs
she
being
didn't.
involved or something like that or something, and I don't even know. I ain't gonna give my opinion on it because I ain't got to hear nothing from it.
Right. You want on hand.
Yeah,
Well, like I said, as long I've known her for over 2 years, I've never seen her or anything change her um change her voice. Um I've always seen her face. I've never seen her messed up. I know that she don't even really drink. I don't even think she does drink.
Yeah, I don't think I
I've
there was
never
a
seen
time.
her do no medicine whatsoever, not even her own. So,
Yeah,
and I
there's
do know that she used to be on it because of her back.
well, I know I'm on medicine right now.
Yeah, I was on it before too. I mean, I'm not lying about it.
Well, I know I'm on medicine right now.
I hope you get better.
Traders, whose picture is that on your thing?
okay. So I was trolling. Okay, actually that came up on my Facebook, and this lady right here is trying to adopt children. She knitted booties and she's ready to adopt any children. So that's who that is.
Oh Lord,
I think she's got a nice warm face.
Dre,
Yeah.
I believe this is the first time me being on your panel, ain't it? Or have I been on there
No,
once
no,
before?
you've been on here one other time.
One other time, that's what I
Yeah,
thought.
when I had Sarah up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I'm glad you came though.
Well, the meds just put me to sleep, and I was like, well, I was listening to what all was going on, and I'm hearing all kinds of crazy stuff, and
Yeah,
oh, Lord.
it's been a mess.
So what was the thing that she mostly done?
She started collecting money for 2 car payments that she was behind. Then
Okay,
it
I
became,
remember her saying something about being behind on a car payment. I remember that.
yep, then it kind of morphed into, I believe it went up to 5 car payments behind. We never got a clear, concise answer, but I do know that she fundraised for 3 car payments. 2 of them she had the money for.
Okay.
But she told everybody she would provide receipts when she was given the money. She was given the money.
Okay,
We
who
did
gave her the money?
several different people,
Hey,
at
buddy,
least
how you doing?
at
All
least.
right, and yourself?
Doing good, man. Doing good. Good to see you.
I didn't mean to interrupt traders. Go ahead.
Oh,
I
at least.
apologize.
Well, the people that we tracked down, there was that we can prove. There was like 5 big donors. I don't know about the little nickel and dime. I am aware of she said she didn't get enough money and then reached out to 2 individuals that I know of privately to say, hey, I'm $240 short. Please help me. After they had already donated $200 and $300. Then it turned around. She spent money on a hotel room because Butch got a DUI. Then it became, I'm still short, but my aunt's going to help me. Then that was the 20th. She said she finally had enough money. We pinned her down and said, okay, will you be caught up when you make this payment? Yes, I will. She was supposed to provide receipts. That was the 20th. The 27th. We nailed her down to showing those receipts. She couldn't. Finally, after 45 minutes on panel, she showed that she made potentially 1 payment and then showed a receipt for registration. But on that registration receipt, that was a MasterCard payment when she clearly has a Visa. So we know she paid 1 car payment, even though there wasn't a date on it. And
Okay.
she could never provide proof for the rest.
Oh,
Fundraised, from what I've come up with, the people that I've reached out to, I believe it's actually like 8 or 9 people now that I think about it. She's collected in the last month just under $2,000.
oh, wow.
Yes.
For how much was the payment? I remember was her payment. She was like down like 2 payments or something, right?
So her payment, it's 400 and something a month. But she's always maintained that her dad makes the payment. She's always maintained that. But then she hit us that day when she was on panel saying, oh, I'm behind on my car payment and I need $800.
So where did the money go to?
That's where our problem is.
So she made over $2,000, you all saying, and it was an $800 payment. But look,
Yep.
here's the thing: when it comes to people giving money and stuff, you know, it's a scary world out there. It's really scary because you never know what you're giving money to, and it's like I remember on this case here, I donated to her. I didn't donate that much. I think it's like $20, but I think I donated to her for this. But that's the only reason I remember it.
Yep.
But how long did it go on? Was it a long, long time it went on?
I'm not sure. We didn't go back very far. We just went back from about February.
So she showed
Um,
you a receipt. She showed you one receipt, right?
she showed us 1 receipt. That's it.
How much was it for?
400. She paid 400 to a Cash App, which doesn't make any sense, but she showed a Cash App receipt. The name on the Cash App receipt said Hyundai, but that means absolutely nothing. She never provided payment receipts to a lender. She never provided payment receipts to anything. She just showed one screenshot
Now,
of the Cash App, and she showed the
is it a buy?
registration.
Is it a buy here, pay here?
No, it's a finance place.
Well, the financial company you make your payment to won't be the name of the company of the where you get the vehicle, anyways. It'll be whatever the lender is.
Correct. Which is why we threw a major red flag.
So, Hyundai.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
It said Hyundai. Never
no.
seen anything like it. Never knew you could make your car payment through Cash App either. But if, let's give her the benefit of the doubt, and let's say that she called and phoned in a payment, I would think it would still show the name of the agency, the name of the payment, like NGC payment, maybe.
Well, it'd be whatever finance company is.
Right.
It wouldn't
But
be
yeah,
to the main company. Here's the thing: when you buy a car from a dealership, unless you pay it full cash and everything, you pay payments to a bank or whoever your lender is.
yes, absolutely.
But here's the thing: let's give her the benefit of the doubt. Let's say she did show a receipt for $400.
Mm-hmm.
So how much is lacking? $300 or $400 more?
Correct.
Okay. Did she provide any other things, or what did she say?
No, she just showed one other. She finally changed her story after she could only provide one Cash App payment for $400. Then she showed her car's registration receipt, but like I mentioned, her Cash App card is a Visa. That payment was through a MasterCard. She didn't provide a receipt. She didn't provide that in a Cash App form where she took her Cash App card to the DMV. No, she didn't show that. She just showed, the paper that you put in your glove box. That's what
The
she
registration receipt.
Yeah.
Yeah, shows it you're owner of the vehicle.
Correct. So,
Right.
with my own eyes, with everyone's own eyes, we seen one $409 payment be made through Cash App, nothing else.
Okay. Who did they name who the big spenders was? Who gave them the most money?
You know them.
Oh, I do.
Yes. They
Okay.
provided us receipts, screenshots of the payments they were sent. Then I reached out to several other people that I knew had lended her money, people of our community, and they provided receipts. So we got a
Where's
run.
drugs coming involved at? I got people messaging me saying it was drugs and stuff. What the hell is this?
Okay. So after we got off panel with Mama T,
When was this? When was this?
Tonight.
Okay, so I missed it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this was just a few hours ago.
Okay, I was asleep.
So after we got off panel, Rap went live, then Nicolina went live, and during Nicolina's live, Mama T started reaching out to someone in our group, and that person provided me with screenshots of the conversation where Mama T said that now it's her daughter's fault. Her daughter's been stealing money. Her daughter's on drugs, and that Mama T had to put her daughter's boyfriend in the hospital. I'm sorry, not in the hospital, in the jail on Friday because he beat her. Well, I know that not to be true, and I have a recorded phone call to prove that is not true. And I got up on Nicolina's panel and called that out because I wanted to let everyone know Mama T is now reaching out behind the scenes again, doing exactly what we're saying she's doing. She will manipulate you. And here's what she's going to say to you. So I busted that out.
Was you the one that called her out?
Yes. Well, no,
Okay.
I mean, not at first. When
Okay.
no, it was Nicolina that was on her panel because everyone is messaging Nicolina, me, McKenna, everybody, asking for verification that Mama T paid her car payment.
LBG, what do you think about all this?
Honestly, sir, I wanted to come up here because I am very newly hatched here, and I do not want to be associated with something that I had no part of. Um, this seems like something that, on a personal level, I can't relate because I had things going on in my life recently that I considered starting a fucking Cash App and a GoFundMe for. You know, my
Right.
mom got sick; she got terminal, and I'm already part of a group that goes on here. But I thought about it. You
Well,
know, do I start a Cash
I'm
App?
not against people that does that, man. Like,
Well,
if you need
I
help,
understand.
100%, man.
Right, right. We did, but
Especially
I
with
chose
what you
not
got
to
going on.
because of situations like this. Because you
That's
don't
what it's
know.
made for.
You got to
GoFundMe
be
and
careful.
stuff like
You got
that.
to be careful what you do. You got to be careful what you do, who you give it to, who you trust, for sure. And like I said, I don't want to be seen as like I said, newly hatched, man. Like very, very new. Couple days. You know, I stumbled across Mama T, and she gave me a bunch of links to a bunch of people that I've been very welcomed in, and I appreciate the absolute fuck out of it. But yeah, this is a touchy one, and if you can't do what you're gonna say, don't say it. And that's not
Yeah,
directed at Mama T. That's directed at everybody.
Amen.
you're right. But here's the thing too, and you have to understand this day and times. I mean, everything's up, the economy's down, and it's hard to even find food these days times. Um, but when you take money that, like, if I said I
See, and that's
needed
what kills me.
$800
So
for a car payment or a back car payment, that money's going to go to that. Because I know, here's the thing: if I put a cash app up and I'm asking people to give me money for that, everything that I get from the $800 is going to go toward that car payment or something. Now, here's the thing: they're saying she collected over $2,000.
and that's the other reason I can't. That's another reason why I decided to come up and speak. Try to speak at least. It's it. You know, it was my terminal mother, and I still didn't do it. You know, and you're doing this for a car payment.
Well,
You
that's the
better
thing,
do
man.
this right. You
If you
better
got
do this
something
right.
like that, if that's happening in your life, man, there ain't no way I would say not do it, because people get down in life. People get down in life, and
We,
if you're providing
and we
entertainment like
didn't
on
do it.
live,
We didn't. I chose not to. You know, we did what we needed to do. It we're through those times, but I chose not to.
Well,
well,
LBG, thank you so much for coming up. I'm not rushing you off. No, you're still staying here. I just wanted to thank you for coming up. Um, and I don't want you to think wrong on this channel or anything. I don't have no cash app up or nothing like that. I don't want nobody's money. I just want
Every
them to
other link
follow
that
me
I've
on
given,
my
that I've gone,
journey.
that I heard you say that earlier. I like that.
Oh, okay.
Every link that she gave me to go check out was this warm of a welcome, and I appreciate it.
All right. All right. Go back to talking. Going ahead, Ernie.
well, traders. Like I said, I'm gonna watch it and see what happened. But you said she provided you a receipt with a receipt registration or something like that.
She showed a registration receipt. You know, like I mentioned, you put it in your glove box.
Yeah,
Uh,
but wasn't that something else you had to have? I remember she had to have a registration or
her,
something.
her story was that she needed the money for 2 car payments, I believe, and that the boss of Butch's was going to pay the registration. That was the story maintained for a month. Now it's changed, but she didn't tell us through until 3/4 through the live. Oh, well, he didn't pay that. I had to pay that. So I only paid 1 car payment.
Right.
Even though at the
Yeah.
beginning of the live, she maintained that she had made the 2 payments.
Wow. Well, here's the thing. You know, sometimes in the heat of the moment, you know how the heat of the moment is. People get caught up, and especially if you've got somebody like Nicolina. Nicolina can bring it out of somebody fast. Who I was on panel? This happened on panel, right?
Yep, McKenna.
Oh,
And
McKenna. Oh God, that's a
yeah,
dagger.
this had went on. She had every opportunity to talk to us about this for a week in the chat.
McKenna's a dagger.
McKenna will reach in your soul and shake it.
Sounds
Shoot.
very intelligent.
Absolutely. I want
Sounds
to
Yeah,
very
know.
intelligent.
That's my
yeah.
Not, not saying that as
that
if it was
means,
threatening.
that means
But she
before all
sounds.
else.
Did mom listen? Why did they do it on panel for? Why didn't they do it in private? First off,
I have no idea. Because
well,
I
honestly,
did.
because
Sorry.
we talked to her in private, when she wouldn't answer us. Now, then we keep getting inundated. We keep telling Mama T, hey, people are reaching out to us. They want this, they want that, they want this. That she never provided that. That was her audience that was reaching out to us, people that are not in our audience. Like my audience is different than Mama T's, but Mama T's audience is reaching out to us saying, hey, she said she would provide these receipts. We donated, what's going on?
I heard
Obviously,
that. I heard
we're
that.
getting
Where you going to,
donations.
LBG?
I travel for work, so I'm going to find a pool table.
A pool table.
Yes, sir.
That's cool.
Yes.
I used to play billiards back in the day.
Yeah. I just like to play now.
So is that what you do? Are you a professional pool player?
Oh hell no! If I was a professional pool player, I wouldn't be a fucking roofer. No, commercial roofing. Played pool a lot. Lost a lot of
Okay.
money on it when I was young, so now it's just for fun.
I heard that. So if you gonna get your own channel, you're gonna start doing.
Considering it actually.
You should do lives and stuff.
Well, I
I
got a
recommend
group that
everybody
I'm.
to do it.
I got a group that's kind of helping me get down the road to sobriety. So I had the idea to tell them, when I'm on live with them, I feel responsible for that. So I don't want to get caught drinking. So if I put a fucking camera in front of my face, probably won't drink.
Well, that's perfect. When you got a camera on you.
Reliable.
Yep.
But I wasn't coming up here to make this about me, man. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're good. You're good. You're good. I'm
You're
glad
good.
to
You're
see
good.
you. I'm glad to meet
I'm
you.
glad you came up.
Some of y'all could probably give me a hand. I don't even know how to work YouTube Studio yet. I just downloaded it.
Well, what you do is you get a channel and you start your channel up, and then you get something like StreamYard, which is free. StreamYard's free. You can pay to upgrade it, but it's free for the most part.
I thought about doing it, trying to make a documentary, just try to get a bunch of footage together and put something together. But being on live
Uh,
is kind of what's keeping me from,
well,
because
you
we could
put
do
something
lives now
together
and
about
sit
your
there and get
travels.
fucking hammered. Yeah, yeah.
Ernie, I have a question.
Go ahead.
Raylan's been trying to come up. I'm not sure what's going on.
Yeah, bring her up. She's fun.
I've been trying. I sent the link out.
Do I need to
Yeah.
step down or?
No, not that I
Okay.
know of. I'll try it again. I'm not understanding why she can't come up.
Oh, she has a lot of connection issues. Maybe when she tries to click on it, it kicks her. Yeah, Raylan always has a lot of connection issues.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. I thought maybe it was on my end.
No, it's hers a lot of times. It's where she lives. She doesn't have good reception.
Yes, everyone, drop your channels and link. That's why I gave you all wrenches.
Not gonna lie, I was a little confused by that.
Yeah, my channel, I let everyone have a wrench and you can share your channel out. Get you some new subs.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Now, where'd Ernie go?
Maybe to go help
Well,
that
wait a
person.
minute. I got somebody. Maybe this is him. He must have fell out.
I did. I fell
See, and
out.
that's my problem. That's my
Sorry
problem. I
about
do that
that.
shit a lot. Push one wrong fucking button.
That's
That's
what I
me.
did. Where's Raylan at?
Fucking
I don't
kid.
know.
Kids
I
know how to
gave her
do
the
this.
link. Yeah, I sent the link out 3 or 4 times now for.
Oh, also, can I say this? Because I know somebody's streaming us right now.
Yeah, go ahead.
Spooky is freaking hot. Okay, she might be the hottest chick on YouTube, and some ding dongs are calling her a catfish. It's coming, people. It's coming. That's all I'm gonna say.
Spooky's kin to me.
I know.
She
But
has to be hot.
their brother, your brother over there, is calling her a catfish.
Hey,
Oh Lord.
Ernie, I
Yeah.
got something to read to you. Tell Ernie Cat tells him to take care of himself.
Okay. Thank you. I've been trying to take care of myself. Been trying to get better.
Yeah, Spooky is amazing. I love Spooky. She's so funny. She makes me laugh harder than I don't think anybody on here. She makes me laugh harder than anybody else ever has made me laugh on YouTube.
I'll be
But
right back.
they called her a catfish. Now she sent me a picture, nothing like perverted, you know what I mean? Just I've seen a picture of her, and she's not a catfish. But back tits over there doesn't. He thinks everybody's a catfish. So I want. Okay, I do have a question. This is a serious question. Maybe Ernie, you know. If you have back tits, front tits, and side tits, how many nipples does Camel Toe Collins has?
Oh my God. I don't know. I try to stay away from that drama.
Oh, Lordy.
Just a question. I just wondered to know.
I only play with front tits, so I don't know about those side tits or back tits.
Spooky says six like a cat. Oh,
Jody, tonight, right after the live, I will. Oh, wait a minute. Got somebody back here. I don't know who it is. We'll see. But tonight, Jody, I'll message you and I'll do a video chat with you so you can see him, okay? Oh, got something else.
Is that Jody Farr?
Yeah, I'm going to call her afterwards. She wants to see Jaden.
You have to watch her. You have to watch out. You have to watch Jody.
Am I on panel?
Yeah,
yes.
you're up here.
Okay,
Hello.
Ernie fucking Shell. Look.
Hi.
Oh, don't hide me, motherfucker. Look.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello. How are you doing?
I'm wonderful. How are
I'm
y'all?
glad. It's
How's
good to see
everybody
you.
today?
My
Is
princess.
it? You better say princess. It's been long enough.
Uh,
I told you that
hey,
earlier.
best friend.
Anyways, what are we talking about? How's it going? Oh my god. Ignore my grandchildren. They cry. That's a dog, by the way.
It sounds cute and little.
It's cute and annoying.
So, was you in the chat that decided about Mama T,
I
Bernie?
don't know. I have no idea. And they're like
Oh,
1900 different chats.
oh, I don't know. There's a bunch of them.
See, I don't know.
I'm gonna have to watch it before I start talking because I don't want people to mistaking me for trying to protect somebody. And
Ernie,
I've
wait
not
a
even
second.
watched it.
Don't listen. I just need to ask you a question.
Go ahead.
Okay, so Jody helped you and gave you some money, right?
Yes, Jody has.
When you needed it, yes. Did you give money to Mama T
I gave $20 to her.
that somebody else gave you when you needed it, right?
No, I mean I gave $20 of my own money to her. Here this last time,
But
this
still,
week you needed.
yes. Okay, but you're kind of like not on the same level, but you're trying to make it, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to make it.
You gave somebody that's not trying to help themselves $20 fucking.
See,
And
I
you're
didn't
barely
know.
helping yourself. I know you
I
didn't
know,
know, and I'm okay. Look, we can talk
but see,
about
I
it at
don't
a different
know. I don't
time.
know what happened. I didn't know what happened. I didn't know. I still don't know. I ain't watched it.
That's okay. We can talk at a different time, but I want you to know that this is not coming from nowhere. Like nowhere. Like we're just not saying this
Right,
because we feel like it today.
right. Like she legitimately got called out, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's no, the only thing, in my opinion, the only thing that we asked from her, okay, this isn't in my opinion. This is what happened. We asked her to provide legitimate receipts for the money that she paid a week ago to catch up
And
her.
we asked the day after and got nothing.
Yep, and the next day,
And
and
the day after and the next day and privately and the next day and other people it never happened.
the time ran
Right,
out.
right, right. And I say she probably asked for. She probably said something about it in her Northern Live. Something about it, didn't she? She said,
Yep. On her live, she claimed to everyone, if you help me, I will gladly post the receipts on my community wall. And if I need to send you anything further privately, I will gladly do that. She did neither of those things. People continuously emailed, messaged, found us on Facebook, and to ask us over and over again for a week.
"Wow,
Well, it's actually been longer than that. The payment was made on the 20th. Therefore, now it's been 7 days since that payment was made. And she has yet to provide
And
any kind of documents.
thank you. And the fucked up part about it is the people who are reaching out to us are literally trying not to get her in trouble. They're just asking questions. It's not like a witch hunt or being crazy or whatever. It's just fucking shit they're seeing and they're asking questions.
well, it was the drugs thing that the messages I got about drugs. That's what got me even to ask about it."
Oh yeah. I don't think Mama T's on drugs. I don't think that.
No,
Um
no. I mean, somebody said,
yeah.
she got caught. You know how people spin it. I mean, it's been spun like probably 100 times now,
Yep.
and
No,
here to
I can
go.
vouch for that too.
Right. So, Mama T's messaging people. Is
Facts.
that what it is?
Yes. And
Yeah.
so today when Nicolina first got up on her live, she was talking about something completely unrelated. And what I believe to have happened was Nicolina received one too many fucking emails. And then she said, hey, while I'm up here, just show everybody. We've been gotten a lot of messages about those receipts. Just show it to everybody. Mama T did not want to do that. She wanted to wait until after her live at some point, like she'd been pushing us along. You know what I mean? She'd been stringing us along all week about these receipts.
And we asked in the private Mean Girl chat and other, we asked.
Yep.
Right.
Yep. So
privately.
She stringed us along. It's been a week. Nicolina asked again nicely, and it started off in a nice tone. Well, then when Mama T went to backpedaling for about 10 minutes or so, that's when McKenna joined the panel and said, no, here's how you can get receipts. Because Mama T legitimately was like, well, how am I supposed to show I paid my car? And we're like, well, how'd you make the payment? It was a mess. So.
Well, so are they proof that she got over $2,000?
I would have to put that out. But yeah, we have it.
We definitely fucking have it.
It's from what people have. People just go in and screenshot their cash apps that they've sent to Mama T, and it shows the date. So what we did was we took from about February 10th to when we were compiling this. It was about a month's time.
We did from the beginning of February to March 10th.
Yeah.
So y'all made a timeline.
And it was literally a month of $2,000, right at $2,000.
Yep.
And that's people we don't know. That's people we don't even fucking know. That's people who has came up and said, hey, I did this.
Yep. And that's legitimately about 7 people. So, we don't know about the others. And I have tonight in the chat, I have seen more people say, I sent this, I sent this, I sent this. I don't have a running total. I didn't write it down, but I could tell you just the totals I've seen in this chat were at $70.
We're over $2,000 for sure. And I was giving her leadway with right at $2,000. Yeah. Because I Trader Joe's, I have my shit in my spiral.
Yep.
And we're right at $2,000 in a spiral.
Yep, the money was not sent as a gift. It was sent for her car payment. That is correct. And $100, Catlin says, just in this chat, I think. Yeah.
What kind of car does she drive?
It's a Kia. It's a 2017 Kia. She docks the tag and everything.
It's supposed to be a red Kia SUV.
Yeah, I know.
I thought she had like a.
She did. Wait a second. Wait, she did a whole ass birthday live on a flat motherfucking tire for me for a red Kia SUV.
Yeah.
Red Kia SUV.
But the car
the registration and the VIN don't come back to that, baby.
It was a silver standard car. We got had, y'all. We got fucking had. So
she just well,
that's why I will not accept the registration receipt. That is the printout that you keep in your fucking glove box. That is not a receipt of payment. Yes, obviously someone paid it. Don't get me wrong. But it's a whole different card than she has. It's a whole different payment system. If she used her Cash App card to pay the registration that she said,
then whose fucking MasterCard is on that motherfucking registration?
And then she could have screenshotted where she paid from her Cash App, which is what we asked her to do, but she had to go upload a picture of the receipt of the registration. So those two things do not mix in my brain.
Wow.
So we have one payment was made. I'm sorry, LBG, go ahead.
Go ahead there, buddy. I think he jumped off.
Oh, okay. My bad. Yeah, we have confirmation of one car payment being made. I do not validate. I will not say that registration means anything to me because she could have showed me that on her Cash App, which she could not. So she made one car payment. She collected money for 2 or 3, and you know, like I said, what I have shows she collected 2,000. That's only about 7 people that I have evidence of. Like I mentioned today, all day in all the chats, people were saying, "Hey, I sent this, I sent that, I sent this," but I didn't catch a running total. I didn't keep track of their names, and the proof that I have, the screenshots that I have, the deposits that people have sent me that they put in Mama T's account, the total was 1,800.
Well,
And then someone else came at the end and added to it, but I can't remember exactly what that total was.
sounds like y'all had a big day today.
Yeah, we sure did. But you know what? The thing is, I do not care if you put the Cash App up and you say, "Hey, I want you to tip me." Beautiful. This is America. You do what you want. I don't care if you say, "Hey, I need to make my light bill." Do you? But if you say you are going to do something, then follow it through. And if you do not follow it through, you can't roll with us. I don't care what you do. I don't care if you make up crazy stuff like I do and just, be crazy. I don't care. I love that stuff. But don't say you're going to do something and then let everyone down, because honestly, we're friends on here. You know what I'm saying? We're all friends, not just YouTube and subs and all this stuff. All of us are way
Right.
closer. You know what I mean? So it's personal when people take
Well,
advantage.
I'm gonna start collecting me a cash app now because I need a marker collection.
There you go. Show your Sharpie later and everybody will be good.
I'll show my Sharpie. I got a few of them already.
Oh, now there's going to be 300 people in here because Ernie's about to show his Sharpie.
Oh my goodness.
Oh boy.
So, is the live still up? Oh, I can watch it.
I believe so. If not, yeah, I think it is. The last I checked, it was.
I'm pretty sure everybody streamed it, so.
Truth.
Well, it'll be easy to watch.
Double Mint Twins says, "Please show your Sharpie, Ernie."
Oh,
They will Cash App you right now, $ Tiger Cole, if you show your Sharpie. I see it in the chat. Double Mint Twins is crying because they want to see your Sharpie. Praying hands. They have praying hands because they want to see your Sharpie.
Well, it's a rare Sharpie.
Double Mint Twins says, "Oh my God, I'm out of here."
Tomorrow night, he'll be coming out tomorrow night. There's a full moon or something, so.
Double Mint Twins, we know what's up. It's all good. I know. I'm sorry. I busted you out. I'm sorry.
Y'all heard said let her up. She's in the back
I
somewhere.
don't see her. Hold on. Yeah, I don't see her.
I just see the comments. Let me see.
Oh,
Um,
McKenna. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I'm going to copy it and send it back out.
Double Mint Twins, I see. LGB, thank you for coming up. Nice to know about you. We want to know about tiger babies. Ooh, tiger babies. I don't know about tiger babies.
Mama TT is going to deliver those tiger babies soon. So you'll have to just stay tuned for when the babies come out.
Oh Lord. So obviously I've been gone a few days and I missed a lot.
The pin. Okay. So Mama T got monetized. I don't even know, before I did.
Yeah,
And
it's been a while.
yeah, I'm not very good with time and dates and stuff, but I want to say it's been about 4 months, maybe 5. Don't quote me. Don't quote me on that one. But anyways, there has been multiple stories where she has not been able to collect the monetization because of one fiasco or another. Her latest story is she does not have access to an address to send her PIN, so she cannot verify her account. She says she has money sitting in her account. It cannot be verified, so it will not pay out. Well, we thought we had it to where she had an address. We had to push her to pick a freaking address. We offered to let her use the app, whatever. She said, "Oh no, I got it." Last minute, when her car payment was due, all this was the 18th, I think. Now all of a sudden, my mom sent my mail back. I can't use my address. So I mean, it just kept morphing. Long story short, she still technically doesn't have her PIN. She doesn't have access to her monetization money, potentially. I have no way to verify that one way or another, but that's the story that she's telling today.
So where do we go from here now?
I don't know. I
With
honestly don't.
talking about her.
Who?
Because was she in y'all's chat?
Yeah. She's no longer in our chat.
She's no longer in her chat. Oh, y'all kicked her out of chat?
Absolutely. When she admitted that she lied to all of us, and specifically me, she was gone. Yeah, she admitted she lied to me because I was hurt. I'll be honest. I was hurt. And I said, "Mama T, you personally lied to me." And she said, "I know, traders. I did." Yeah.
So y'all had Nicolina and McKenna both up on panel,
Correct.
and Mama T was on panel, right?
Mm-hmm.
Was this Nicolina's live this happened
No,
at?
it's Mama T's.
Mama T, her own live?
Yep.
So all her supporters and everything is in there.
Well, all her supporters were emailing the shit out of us about that car payment receipt.
Oh my gosh.
That's like I said, it wasn't our girls that were saying, "Hey," which we were in a trap. Me, even the
Y'all trapped her. Y'all trapped her.
yeah, I mean, had to be done.
Damn. Y'all let McKenna, which is a dagger, trap her.
She is the lightning and the thunder. Okay.
Golly. Has anybody checked in on her now? Because she may go do something stupid.
She's still calling people. She's still texting people, trying to say that she's not lying.
Well, golly. This is a hard subject. It's really hard because you all was friends and
Absolutely. But we gave her a million opportunities to be 100% with us, even 85% with us, even 75%, even blame it all on Butch or we even gave her the daughter out personally. You know what I'm saying? Privately. We gave her all of these outs. Is someone hurting you? Are you being abused? Is Butch taking all your money? Is your daughter taking we asked her all of these questions privately for weeks, not badgering her, just saying, "Hey, we want to help you. We are your friends." "No, everything's fine." Well, everything wasn't fine, except now it's 17 different stories.
well,
I never did get a direct answer from her on about Butch physically abusing her. I do know there was mental abuse. I did say that. But I've never seen no bruises or nothing. And for her to know, and this is what I was trying to say, for her to know Nicolina just a month or two on talking wise and everything, and for that to come out that she was being abused physically, How's come the whole time that I talked to her, it was never brought to my attention from her. I never seen it, but I did hear uh, the mental abuse. I did hear that from her daughter a lot. And I did hear some from her boyfriend, but I never seen no physical abuse. And we were on picture phone. We wasn't just chatting. I mean, I got to see her house and everything. I got to see it all.
Wow.
So that's why I'm saying,
Cal, sorry about that.
no, that's okay.
Cowherd, what is your take on this?
Oh, I'm just listening.
What'd she say? I didn't hear her.
She said, I'm just listening.
She's eating a hot
Oh,
dog.
okay. Okay.
She's distracted.
Oh,
Ernie, are you at Raymond's house?
She's eating a hot dog right now.
Yeah, I think that's the moral of the story. D boss, just tell the truth. I wouldn't have cared. Just please tell me the truth. And I know I've seen the messages where so many of us have just said that to her. We don't care what the truth is, but if you tell us now, we can deal with it. If you
D Boss
continue to lie
again.
to
Did D
us,
Boss donate
yes,
large amount?
yes.
Oh
And then
God.
after that, after a very large amount, um, was then messaged and hit up for another $240 immediately after she donated.
D Boss. I mean, what can I say about it?
And yes, it's me. I felt that way, and we talked about that. That YouTube is her only escape. I absolutely felt like her life was falling apart, and I'm just going to say this. And YouTube was a place where she could come and be a savior and protect people and be tough, because her life was in shambles. And me and Mama T actually talked about that. When I talked to her, I was very real and open and honest with her, and not to give her advice, but just to be there to listen, to just say, hey, these are my observations. And you have it inside of you to do anything you want to do if you just start to believe in yourself and start to push forward. I believe she was in a serious depression. I believe that's how she got evicted. But she's old enough to be my mom, so I mean, you know
hold on a minute. Double Mint Twins, please address Ernie by Ernie. Please show respect. That's all I've ever asked in my chat.
Oh, and let me say this, because a lot of people don't understand this, and I know we had and I'm sorry, Audrey, I'm not
It's
trying to
fine. It's fine.
I
take.
know, Ernie, but
It's all right.
I,
It's all right.
yeah, but I
Double
address,
mint twins is all right.
I
I
know,
am
but
writing.
I
I am
address
writing names
people.
down. I'm writing. I've got 3 names down now that better be sending me a lot of cash apps. That's all I want to say.
I know, I just asked for respect in my chat, though.
I
And
think a
that's
lot.
to everybody.
I think a lot of people don't understand, though. The reason they don't like Ernie to be called ERN is because back when Jimbo used to call him Ern, like a threat, like, where they put the ashes in an urn. And so they would come in the chat and put earn like URN. So every time anyone shortens it, ERN, they still go back to that. So that's why a lot of people that are coming in new don't understand that. I know we had an issue. Cushy didn't know. I explained that to Cushy, and there was like a little blowout over that. And a lot of people from other countries shorten it ERN, not meaning URN or a threat. So some of it gets lost in translation. And so
So I
hopefully maybe that'll clear it up a little bit.
so I was checking my messages just now, and
Yeah.
she messaged me at 5 o'clock, but it says what is that?
It's Raylan. They
But it
didn't
says,
know that Raylan, your spirit boxing.
so all that she's asking is how I'm doing. So,
Yeah. And like I
'cause I've
said,
been out.
when I came over here, I am not trying to turn anyone's mind. I'm not trying to make you feel some type of way. I'm not asking you to unsub. I'm not asking anybody for anything. I just came over here to say hello. I seen Audrey was live. And if anyone has any questions for me, I don't have an issue answering them. I don't have an issue sharing things. I don't have an issue posting things. Um, so just so you know, if you want to support Mama T, I support you wanting to support her. There was months ago when I said, "Oh, don't support these people and don't do this," and I'm over all that shit. So if
Well,
you
Yeah.
want to support Mama,
I just woke up from sedation and seen Audrey on our chat and said she's going live and that she's going live about something. And I said I ain't want to miss a live. So,
And I appreciate that and thank you so much.
but I ended up I missed the first 15 minutes of it.
I figured
And
you fell asleep.
well, I did. I fell back asleep, and so I was wondering, did she message you, Audrey, or something?
Yeah, she messaged me. It was short, um, but nothing that had to do with today that's going on. So
Hmm.
just a few things.
Has she
Um,
lost subscribers or anything yet?
I don't know. I haven't. I
I didn't.
haven't even had a chance to even check that.
Yeah, I
Well,
haven't unsubscribed yet. I
the
mean,
thing the thing about it, you know, when this day and time when people are brought out like that, it could cause dramatic effects on their life. And golly, I can just imagine the trap that was set.
yeah, I think if she wants to continue to, when she ended her live today, she said, "You know what? You're right. I lied. I
Oh,
believe."
she did.
Yes, yeah, she didn't. Oh, I thought I said that. Yeah, she admitted that she lied. Then she admitted that she had only made one car payment. Then she
So
admitted, "Oh, well, I paid the registration too." Yeah, she admitted she lied to me more than once. And then she
my
admitted she lied to all her subs.
the thing that caught
So,
my attention was people said that on my messages and stuff that she had took the money for drugs or something.
oh no, that's not, that got turned from somewhere. I don't know where, but no, that's not it.
And you know
So
what? I don't even recall her actual lying to me. I mean, she was. I always thought that, and I mean, seriously, um, I can't even recall her lying to me. And then when that was brought up with Nicolina about the abuse, I went in and told um, other members of the chat and stuff. I said, "So that means Mama T lied to me?" I mean, it really upsetted me. And Ernie, you ought to know. I mean, I was upset and everything about it.
right.
I never lied about it to anyone. I even told her. So I just don't understand why she's lying. Something has to be wrong.
Yeah. And you know what? I feel there is going forward for her, but she's got in her life, I'm obviously not a doctor. She can choose to go forward even on this platform. No one is ever done. No one is ever, but when you start just going forward and doing what you're supposed to do, there's always a way back, you know.
Right. And move on, apologize, make it right, and move on.
But the getting up on panel, you know, blindsiding us with asking for an $800 car payment, then she's in our group and we find out she's messaging people. And some of these people, whether they're well off or whether they're not, she's messaging people that are on disability with nothing,
You
asking
know,
them to
it's hard for me to even realize this even happened.
sing. This blows my mind, and I see it all the time, and it legitimately blows my mind. But if you're getting up on panel and you say you're going to provide a receipt and your audience is going to ask for it, I mean, that's 101. So,
Yeah, that's why I won't even put my Cash App up. I ain't even doing it. It's not worth the headache.
Well, it's nothing against you if you're gonna make some money on Cash App because you're providing your time. But anyways, so the problem I seen with it and what I had with it is like what I was discussing with you guys was someone had said that she had took all that money and used it for drugs, and I was like, oh my God, what?
yeah, I don't
Of
believe
course,
that at all.
of course, I was coming out of the days too, so.
Yeah. Yeah, no, something must have got jumbled, lost in translation, or heard. That could have came from Raps Live. Who knows?
Well, it would always somebody messaged me, and then somebody messaged me said it was her daughter.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that came from a message. She messaged one of our group members, and then after she was called out, she changed her story again, and that was the newest story, that she could not make the car payment now because her daughter stole her money and her daughter's on drugs, and Mama T's just dumping all this trauma on this lady. Now she had to put her daughter's boyfriend in jail on Friday, which I know for sure was not true. So I went up on Nicolina's panel, read the screenshot of the text message or the message, and debunked it.
And
Wow.
Ernie, she did tell me a few days ago that it was a hard thing to swallow, but her daughter is on drugs. And her daughter did steal from her. She told me that. Now that's you may have heard uh in the beginning of my live, that's what I was coming out and saying in the beginning.
Right.
She did tell me that. And her daughter that she knows of for a fact has been doing drugs for between 2 to 3 months. So yes,
I
she
believe
did tell me that.
Spooky's asking, when did she tell you that her daughter was on drugs?
She told me out a few days ago, probably about, I don't know. I know it was real late at night when she called me. It was over the weekend, Friday or Saturday. It was late at night when we were talking because she's 3 hours behind me.
Yeah,
Y'all actually put a case together on her, didn't you?
absolutely did.
Oh, I didn't. Not me.
Yeah, things started not to add up before that live, but in my opinion, Mama T can say the wrong thing. You know what I'm saying? In the heat of the moment, we've seen her do that time and time again, which is why we have learned how to communicate effectively with her, because everybody's different. You know, there's been a live or two where she has said something completely wrong, but when you ask her about it and she explains it, oh no, okay, this wasn't that.
I'm removing you. Uh-oh. You're out. Bye.
What I miss?
Putting saying something about the drugs. Hold on here and I'll read it to you. The drug rumor came from the cat Izzy Poop in Mama T's live. Don't blame general awareness. So right there, he's out. It must be rap.
Probably. Don't you have to... Never mind. I'm not going to say that on your panel.
Well, that they don't disrespect people like that. I like Izzy Pop a lot.
Yeah, they doxed the wrong lady the other day. That was pretty funny. They doxed a
Well, it is to a
41-year-old.
point, but then again, it's another woman that got
True,
doxxed.
true. But Izzy's in her 60s, right? They doxed a
Yes.
40-year-old woman. He even read the freaking birth date as 1981 or whatever. The dum dum read a birth date. This has to be her because she was born in 80. Really, dude? 81? Really? That would make her 41. Oh,
Yeah, I'm seeing that now. I'm just reading off these messages. God Almighty.
Yeah,
but all
like
right,
I
guys.
said, come in here with respect toward others. We're all adults.
Facts. I'm gonna drop down. I'm getting tired.
All right. Thank you
Appreciate
Traders.
you
for
having me up.
coming up.
Appreciate you, Ernie. And I'll stay in the chat for a little bit. So if you guys have any more questions,
Yeah.
Rap had a blast. Rap had a blast with this, didn't he?
he's you know what? We gave him a few surprises, and he's got a few more coming. Good night, everybody.
If anybody else wants to come up while Ernie's on panel, going ahead. Here, I'll drop a link.
Let me read these comments. Anytime Spooky's got something to say, they don't know my birthday. I've given about 5 different ages and dates. Doofuses.
Jody, if you're in chat still, I don't see you, but if you're still out there, you can come up if you want. Or Catlin or McKenna.
They need to tell Spooky to quit wearing that
McKenna,
filter. She
sorry.
wears that same filter all the time.
Huh?
I'm aggravating Spooky.
Oh. If Spooky wants to come up, she can.
Spooky never
Aggra-
comes up. Spooky wouldn't know what to say. Spooky. Where did you get a name like Spooky at?
Yeah, if nobody else wants to come up, then I guess we'll call it a night.
She said it's about time for me to slap you at Ernie. Yep.
Uh,
Dad gave it to me after that song Spooky. Actually, the song was called Pookie. You should be called Pookie. America. Ernie, I'll always be a tiger. Thank you. Please take care. You're more than welcome to be a tiger.
See, you're still missed.
I know.
Oh, someone's back here. There she is.
Who is it?
Hello. And don't you say anything about the way I look, Ernie.
Oh my God.
Stop it.
He's giving you a hard time, isn't he?
You should be in bed, Jody.
I know. I'm going to sleep after today. I swear. And up, I think, solid 2 whole weeks.
She's still drinking her pots of coffee.
Pots of coffee. Absolutely. Yeah.
If anybody needs any money, Jody's got plenty.
No, I don't. I don't.
Jody, I can't believe you.
Oh.
About what?
about anything.
You don't believe me?
No, I said I can't believe you.
Why?
You're the smartest person I know,
And,
and you get tied up in this.
well, I really, I'll say this. If for those who heard this
From
before,
now on, just give your money to me. You'll be fine. You don't have to worry about anything else.
well, you could give it away. Listen, let me say this. The first time I noticed Mama T was back last year. And she was trying so hard to climb up into your chat and get you to to help her because she had COVID and all that. And I saw that she was really struggling there. So I reached out to someone and I said, I need to hook up with her. And so they gave me her messenger through Facebook and I contacted her. And I absolutely gave her a donation. She didn't ask me for it, but that just kind of started the ball rolling, and it kept going. But after she got evicted, I quit going into her chat because I told her she was getting so much flack from Jimbo and all of them, and Nicolita's group was trying to help her and be there for her too. And the Tigers had left her. I told her, and Audrey knows this. I said, get off of YouTube and don't come back until you have a new place to live and your finances straightened out. And she said, I can't do that. And I said, I want out of this chat then. Is that not true, Audrey?
Yes.
I didn't want to even hear, because I didn't want to hear about people she was complaining about. And if she wasn't going to take my advice, I was out of it. So I stayed out of it. And I didn't ever go back in her chats until maybe a month and a half ago. I mean, I may have listened to her along the way, but I wasn't in there. And so I always wish the best for Mama T. Um, I always knew there was something up because I felt like she was being used by her family and children. When there's a lot of adults living under one roof and only one person seems to be concerned about who's paying for it. And I do feel sorry for her for that. But the way all this came down, you know, it wasn't that it wasn't that
You have a heart of gold, is what it is.
well, the thing is, when she was asking for her car money, I gave it to her, but not because she was asking for it. I gave it to her just she didn't ask me personally for it then. I gave it to her. I sent it to her. But then she wrote me back and said she needed $240 more. And then the same night, she's messaging DBoss the same thing because DBoss contacted me about it. And we're like, why is she doing this? And I talked to Nicolina and I said, I don't know what to do. She says, just tell her no. And I said, I don't know if I can do that, just tell somebody no. And so, but I did. I just said, no, I can't help you. And she
Check your
said,
messenger.
mine?
Yeah. Yeah, it says I need $320.
From you?
Yeah, just playing. I'm just playing.
Well, I've always tried to help you too, Ernie. No, I'm not
You've
rich.
always helped me, and you've always been there. But here's the thing: I don't just say I'm going to take this money and do what I'm not going to do with it. That ain't what I'm doing. Um, I would never do that, anyways. If I tell you one thing, I do it. That's just the way it is. That's the way it's got to be. But here's the thing: you got a heart of gold, and I don't know how much she got you for. I don't understand how much. I really don't understand what went on. But I know, knowing you, it's probably up there.
Well, I'm not going to say I made her a rich woman by any means, but I did always try to help her. And I don't know.
Yes, Jody, you do have a heart of gold.
No.
Well,
Deep, come up here with me, please.
Well, hold on, I'll send out a link.
Me and Deep Boss has gone through a lot.
D-Boss is another one.
Wait a minute, baby.
Is Deep Boss still in chat?
Hold on, I'm writing names down who I can get money off of.
Stop that.
I'm just playing.
D-Boss, come up here.
D-Boss, get your hind end up here.
Oh, I need to go to bed too, but tonight's our last night being up late, D-Boss. Now, come on. We haven't really slept much at all. I'm not kidding y'all. I'm just not kidding you.
I haven't talked to D-Boss in a long time.
She's real pretty. And she fixes her hair and everything. I don't do
Oh,
nothing.
Lord. I'm about to look at her again.
Get up and go. I even leave the house with my hair wet. I don't care.
Did she get it?
She says hold on, so maybe she's coming up here.
Oh,
You
okay.
got to fix her
I'm
hair.
lost in chat.
Well, you had a lot of people up in chat tonight, didn't you, Audrey?
Yeah, I got it on mute because I'm trying to get him some cartoons.
Yeah.
Yeah, only because they must thought I was going to allow the bashing and stuff. I mean, we're all talking,
Well,
we're adults.
you know, the reason why I came over here was that I wanted to say that what happened today wasn't against a group of people. It was just, and I'm not going to, I hate to even use the word against for Mama T, but it involved only Mama T. None of y'all, nobody else. I mean, you know, everybody over on that side likes y'all, and there's no reason for this to become a division of any sort.
No,
like
no. I mean,
what they want to do and go where they want to go, and
that's the reason why I wanted to put it out tonight, of what I do know about the truth. Like I said, you know, I've never known her to lie.
well, when
So,
in my chat, when not chat, but messenger, when it hit, somebody said Jody's been taken advantage of. I was like, oh my God. I just slapped my head and I was like, And then I seen the rest of the chats. I didn't get to see the video yet. I ain't seen nothing yet. I didn't know nothing's going on. I've been missing in action.
well, she told traders to watch me, not to trust me, and traders told her, you know what? And I've not done anything against Nicolene and them. I've been totally honest with people over on that side. I've told people the things I've done against them, and so forth. So no, I've tried to be very honest with everybody on that side. I say on that side, y'all know what I'm talking about.
Just on that side, nobody else.
Because, oh, and then Mama T starts messaging me, telling me she's worried. Now, this is just this week. She's worried about me. I said, for what? She says, ever since you've had COVID, you ain't been the same. I'm really worried about you. And I'm like, oh my God, I had COVID in August. There ain't nothing wrong with me. She says, well, you've changed. I says, no, I haven't.
Hi.
Hey, D-Boss.
Uh-oh.
Hi.
Well, hello, D-Boss.
Hi, Ernie. Hi, Ernie.
Well,
Hi, Audrey.
hi. How are you?
hello.
Good. How are you?
Well, I think I'm doing good.
Are you? You doing better?
Yeah, how the hell are you always into a mess?
I don't know. Always in a mess for sure. It's the people I hang out with, I think. So what's up?
Well, I'm gonna catch flack for this, but it's worth it. The only Cash App you need to understand and need to know is Tiger Cult.
Okay.
I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
He
No,
Hi,
always
Trader.
say that.
I feel for you. I really do. I feel for you all. Like I said, I don't
Hi,
know
country
exactly
girl.
what went on exactly. I missed a lot of it. I've been missing in action.
Oh, hold on. Am I echoing? There.
No.
You're
I had
fine.
another app open. Um,
Whose
I
pictures
don't
are you
know.
using on your
I don't know how
profile?
much I want to put out there just because I think a lot's already been said, and I don't know. I just feel like I don't know. I feel bad for Mama T. I'm like angry with Mama T. I'm like there. I've got all these emotions with her right now, and I don't know. I don't. I mean, I don't know. Just still processing everything. You know, everything just came to light, so I don't know.
Right.
How are you feeling, Jody?
I'm so tired and exhausted. Um, and I think I'm going to sleep in tomorrow really good again and just going to kind of get back on track with things now that all this is
I'm gonna
over.
call her at 8 o'clock in the morning.
No, Christine does that now for me.
Christine.
Yeah, Christine and I have been talking in the mornings. One morning she
Holy hell!
How's she
like,
doing?
oh, I was asleep.
That ought to be illegal for you two to talk.
Oh, she's nice. She's a nice lady.
She's very nice.
She is.
D-Boss, whose picture is that you got on your profile?
Oh, mine. Cushy made it for me. Cushy, OG, Cushy Cush. She made
Yeah.
Yeah.
some profile picture or some pictures for me, so I put that one up there because she made it.
Do you remember Medusa?
Is that who I look like, Medusa?
Those eyes, dude.
Probably. I'm
You look
nothing
at
like
them, you gonna turn
Medusa.
to stone or something. No, I'm just playing with you. So here's the thing I got. Well, I'm not gonna say because I don't want to. Oh man, I don't know how I can say this without hurting y'all's feelings.
You're not going to hurt my feelings. I've been called everything. I've been made fun
Yeah, but
of. I've been ridiculed. I've
Jo-
been.
Just don't
Jody's
say
little heart. Jody's little heart's been squeezed enough.
Jody's got a heart of gold. Like,
She
she's a
does.
beautiful
She's got a heart of
person.
gold.
Beautiful person, inside and out.
he's gonna call me an old white-headed lady.
I'm not gonna
No,
call you no old white-headed lady.
He
she's
No,
has.
I
gorgeous.
just
He has.
I feel sorry for you guys. I really do.
Oh no, don't. No, I gave her the money. The thing that tripped her up is she got greedy. I had no problem helping her. Zero, like none. Like I, pretty much whenever she needed it, I helped her, even if it was $10, you know. And so no, don't feel bad. Just the thing that tripped her up was when she got money from Jody, she got money from me, and then the very next day she's looking for another 240 for her car from both of us again. And it was like an urgent need, like she needed it right away. They were coming to repo her car. And
They were there to pick up her car, kind of.
yeah, like she's like, they're going to be here in an hour. They're going to be here in 30 minutes. I need $240 right now. Like freaking out. And I'm like, I just gave you money yesterday. I'm not doing it.
Mm-hmm.
And then something just clicked with me because Jody and I hadn't talked. And something clicked with me. I had her email. I reached out to her and I was like, have you been giving Mama T money by any chance? She's like, yeah. And then we just like compared notes and it went from there, you know? And she just got too greedy. That's all. And she got caught like in her lies. And I think I care about Mama T. I just think the money got too easy, you know, to get. You know, she was getting it wherever she could. And I mean, I still care about her. I mean, I just wish she would have told me the truth. Like, she's had so much opportunity. All she had to do is say, D-Boss, I took that money and I bought groceries, or I took that money and bailed Butch out. I took that money and I did whatever. I would have been okay, thank you. You're probably not going to get much more from me, but thank you for telling me the truth,
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
Yeah. I mean,
Well,
life happens and we don't expect
Yeah.
everything to be predictable. Anything could arise and people need some money for something. And that's understandable. But, you can't continuously live in a hotel for months. And I would even be sending her links of where reasonable rental houses were and stuff like that, trying to
Yep.
get her to feel her out to see if she was planning, because you have to plan that kind of a move and be prepared for it. And if they can't get through each day, how are they going to save and prepare? I feel really bad just sitting here talking about her like she's not
I do
blessed.
too. Yeah.
well, we're not talking about her. I'm not
I
talking
know.
about her.
I hope she's listening maybe. And you have to. People say, "Oh, I got some money and let's just blow it." No, you got to save money. Save your money. That's it. You got to put your money away for a rainy day and when you're really going to need it. And but when I heard that when Butch got the DUI and all that, I knew he wasn't saving any money and he wasn't at home with her. And, and there goes a big hack of money for them. So,
Yep.
I advised her to just get the hell out of there and leave them all there and go somewhere
Well,
go to another state where it's cheaper and live there.
you're right. You're right. California is hard to live anyways. It's
Yeah.
a lot of money.
And I've asked her, has she thought about moving? Like, we've had conversations. We've had conversations about, is there an issue like with drugs or whatever? And no. She couldn't leave her children and grandkids. And I get that. And, but there has been options. Like, people have given her resources, and I don't know. I just think it just got too greedy for her. That's the way I feel. That's just my opinion. I don't, I mean, she could say a totally different thing, but
Well, I spent $300 on a bus ticket, and come to find out this happened to me and put me out of the way, and I can't get a refund on the ticket. Only thing I can do is change it in within a year on another ride. They don't do the refunds.
Well, can't you go use the same ticket to go where you were going?
Well, I mean, yeah, when I get ready to go, but it's just aggravating, especially because if you plan ahead, the bus tickets are a lot cheaper. But if you had to get them on that day or the day before,
Yeah.
you pay $60, $70, $80 extra for a ticket. But if you get them for like a week in advance or something, you can pay.
so what happened? Like, your plans changed, or like why? Like, why couldn't you use
I
that bus?
some problems. I had some problems happen, and I've been missing
You don't
in
need to
action the
say,
last
because once you put that out there, then it is just going to be a mess. So never mind. I asked that question.
Well, it's back in the hospital again, I guess you'd say. And it's just one thing after another. But I'm getting older too, and I got to realize that.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So is Audrey here? I feel like we've taken over her show.
Audrey's all
No,
right.
go on ahead. Go on ahead. I have to mute out every now and then to tend to the kid, but I'm still here.
Yeah, okay. Well, we should. I'm
You're
going to
not
let you.
taking over.
Well, D-Boss, like I said, I feel for you all. Jody, when I heard it's your name, I was like, oh my God. And somebody said that you had been used, and I was like, no, surely not. Because I didn't even know what was going on. I only watched that one live when she needed that money. So, but today they said that they
Well,
trapped her, and oh, hell broke loose.
Yeah.
well,
I mean, we,
trapped her. I think they were holding her accountable.
yeah. And that's, I mean, and just so people know, I mean, yeah, we've talked to Nicolene and stuff, but Nicolina's her own person. Like, we didn't know that she was going live. We didn't know, like, we don't control her. Like, she does her own thing. Like, so I appreciate her totally, though, her and McKenna getting the word out, because there's a lot of people who don't even, that are probably still giving her money, that have no idea what's all even going on, you know?
Well, a lot of people messaged me and asked me if it was fake or not, and I was like, I don't
See?
know. I didn't even know what was going on, and I missed the live. I didn't get to watch the live, and like I said, I just kind of caught the tail end of everything, and I seen a couple other streams and stuff. I didn't get to see them all. I just watched a little bit of it. People sending me messages with links in it, and I was like, "Oh my God, what happened?" But
Right.
somebody had said it was over drugs, and that's why I come up on panel to talk to Audrey to find out what it was actually over and everything.
I don't what Mama
I
T
don't.
did. I'm not there.
Yeah.
I never thought she was on drugs on her lives or anything like that. So
Yeah.
I don't feel that
I,
way.
I mean,
Um,
I don't know that. I don't know. I don't feel it, but I don't know, I don't know. I don't feel it, but like I said, I don't know. It's hard telling. I mean, I don't know. I just think she's probably not in a great relationship. I think she's used to living like that, hustling to get what she needs and probably
yeah,
lying her way through it. And I think she just got caught, and I just wish she would have told the truth. If she would have told the truth, none of this would be happening. None of it.
I think
Zero.
she I think she feels comfortable in her relationship, and it can be very scary to leave a relationship when you don't know what you're going to do, where you're going to go, and even a bad relationship you can feel that way. Um, so I just hope and I pray for her that she can get herself together for
Yeah,
herself. Nobody
me
else but for
too. I really care about her, and I'm sorry that this happened. Like, I don't, I just feel bad, and I feel bad, but I don't bad. I'm angry, but I'm not angry. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want anybody feeling bad for me because I gave her money. Like, that was my choice. Like,
me either.
that
I'm not a
that's not
victim.
even the issue.
Yeah, we were volunteers.
Yeah, that wasn't the issue. The
Volunteers.
issue is the double dipping, the lying. Like, just be straight up with me. So I don't know. It's fine. You live and you learn.
Someone's echoing, and I know it wasn't me because I was muted out.
Let's
No,
see.
But chat
It's
was
probably
saying echo.
it's probably me. My phone always does that. I'm gonna jump down anyway. It's late here, so I'm gonna go to bed.
Yeah, you
Appreciate
got
you letting me come up, and
Anytime.
I will talk to you all later. And goodbye, Jody and Ernie.
be good. Be good to y'all.
Bye. You guys do. All right. Bye bye. Bye, Audrey.
Bye.
well.
Wow.
Anybody else coming up before I close out tonight? You're more than welcome to.
Well, I sure do wish Spooky would come up, but she probably won't.
Spooky, do you want to come up?
Spooky, spooky do.
I'll
Spooky.
drop the link just in case.
Spooky. I can't get over that name. Spooky. She's not going to come up.
You don't think?
Spooky won't ever come up. Spooky's a figment of your imagination.
Well, I hope you're doing better than you were a few days ago, Ernie. And I hope you continue to get better. And I hope that wherever your destination was, hope you make it there.
Yes. And you're still in our thoughts and prayers.
Yeah.
I'll come on more later on and definitely in the summer. I have a specific reason why I'm not coming up on panels at the moment.
That's okay.
She probably needs a tan.
What?
A
She probably
tan.
a
She's
tan.
probably she's probably white as snow, albino looking or something.
Her spooky.
Spooky. Yeah.
She said, "I'll come on more later." I missed what.
Toward the summer.
Oh,
Yeah, I'll have more lives.
Yeah. Spooky needs more Botox.
Botox, oh boy.
She gonna kick my ass. She's scared. Spooky's scared to come up. I would say something, but it'd make her madder than
Somebody's
hell at
back
me.
here.
I'd say something, but it'd make her mad as hell. Hey, buddy, how you doing?
Making it. How you doing?
Doing all right.
I was lurking down in the chat while I was shooting. Yeah, I heard somebody. I'm not quite sure who was saying it, but somebody was talking about, and I heard some stuff whenever the actual stream was going on. It's hard for me to really want to even say anything because, like I said, freshly fucking hatched. I'm super new, and I'm known to make judgment. Trust me, I've made my fucking mistakes. But somebody mentioned something about maybe the kind of relationship they're used to being in, and lying for somebody. Fuck, man, I've done it myself. I've lied about things that I had to get done and do so that I could do something for someone else. So I definitely get that. I feel that because I've done it.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I've done that too. I've lied for people before.
The person you're in a relationship with type thing. So I understand where you feel like you got to do what you got to do. If that's the case, if whatever was said was the case. Sorry, I know the road's loud. Let me walk around the corner.
Did you find a place that's shooting pool?
I did. Shot a few games of 9-ball.
How'd you do?
Just playing with myself. I won.
Oh, I thought you playing the 5 on the 5 on the 5 and 5 on the 9.
No, that's why when you asked earlier, I kind of made a face because when I was young, I fucked up and thought I was the best pool player ever. I lost a lot of money playing pool. I will never gamble on it again.
I always heard when you play pool, it's always good to play a dollar. No more than a dollar.
Zero for me, sir. I don't bet money on pool. I work for money.
Well, I'm going to drop down, Audrey.
All right. You be good and get some sleep. Get some rest. You need it.
Let me ask the internet. Say, life's a dance. My internet kicked me. It's okay.
Yeah, she told me to take her face down. I don't know what she meant.
Let's see.
Well, it's good to meet you, sir.
Good to meet you too.
Appreciate you.
Does anybody have any questions?
No, I don't.
Any in the chat? Well, I'm dropping down.
All right. Prayers for you, Ernie. Lots of them. Thank you, LBG, for coming up. You're more than welcome anytime.
I appreciate you. Thank you. Sounds like everybody's pretty much ready to turn it in, huh?
Yeah.
Holy shit! Look like somebody had a car accident here. All
Oh,
right.
no.
Well, not that kind of accident. They lost some power tools. It's like they hit a curb and everything came out of the back of his truck.
Dang.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate you giving me a little time. It's nice
Yeah.
to meet you.
Nice meeting you. Enjoy the rest of your night.
Not too far of a walk. All right. You too.
Uh-huh. Well, if no one else is going to come up, I'm going to call it a night. Thank you all for coming in. Thank you all for being respectful. Sorry about the background noise. Much love, much respect. Good night.